George likes to use vague clues to not answer questions directly. There is a history of Valyrians having immunity to some diseases. I don't think this was magical but was probably due to an inherited immunity going back to Old Valyria and passed down due to the inbreeding. So, the reader could further infer that Daenerys was less susceptible and indeed had a miscarriage. However, it's left somewhat open for the reader to interpret. Hey guys, welcome to my channel. Please don't forget to like and subscribe and also click on the notification bell to remain updated. One thing to know when you read A Song of Ice and Fire is that George never writes something without purpose. There is symbolism and clues scattered all through the books that can hint to future events, foreshadowing, that can hint at intentions and characterisations. Daenerys' diarrhea has been theorized to either her having caught the Bloody Flux, the Pale Mare, from either contaminated water or by catching it from the people outside Meereen. The other theory is that Daenerys had actually fallen pregnant and was suffering a miscarriage. The most recent Dany chapters cover what happened at the end of Season 5 in the show, when Dany rides away from Meereen on Drogon and ends up in the Dothraki Sea. The book version is much longer and more detailed. Being written in Dany's viewpoint, it's up to interpretation a little what is actually happening, as she's a bit of an unreliable narrator anyway, and in these scenes she is clearly exhausted/dehydrated/unwell from the traveling, and that's made her a little delirious. Certainly, she does suffer from diarrhea and sickness in these chapters, but the big question is what's causing it. Dany herself blames it on some berries she's eaten while in the Dothraki Sea. In the book she's wandering for days, but they skip over this in the show, thinking that they have made her sick. My own interpretation reading it was that Dany had been struck by the Bloody Flux, referred to in earlier chapters as the Pale Mare. Several chapters in the book talk about the Pale Mare infecting the Yunkish refugees who have come to Meereen seeking safety, as well as the Sellswords who have been bought by the Yunkish to take back Meereen from Dany. The basic symptom of the disease is violent bloody diarrhea, which leads to death in most cases. Shortly after a bout of diarrhea and sickness, Dany finds her thighs covered in blood. In terms of plot, it would be very unlikely that she would die from it. Possibly she will be healed by someone in the Dosh Colleen, or possibly she will simply recover. She talks earlier in the book that she has never been ill before as far as she can remember, and that Viserys said that Targaryens didn't get sick like other humans do. Another theory is that what Dany is actually suffering from, in terms of the blood more than the diarrhea, is a miscarriage. Throughout this book she is in a sexual relationship with Dario, so could potentially be pregnant with his child, and in the book she marries his Dar Lorak, so he could also be a potential father. This theory may well be correct. A lot of people certainly take it as read that this is what is happening in this scene. Thanks for watching. Please don't forget to like this video and drop comments. And most importantly, don't forget to subscribe and hit the notification bell so you don't miss anything.